Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do another summer kind of neutral look for you today. It is using this little palette, which is the Burgundy x9 from MAC, and it's in collaboration with another lovely YouTuber. Her channel is, I think, MinxLaura, is that what it's called? Her name is also Laura. I'll leave her channel link below. She's going to be doing a more evening appropriate makeup look. Her channel's fab. If you've ever heard of ASMR, or if you haven't heard of it, go check her out because it's fab for us gals that have anxiety and that kind of thing. But I'll not go too much into detail, just go check her out because she's really fab. So without further ado, I am going to get into the makeup, and I'm going to start off with my trusty dusty Nivea Express Hydrations Primer. I'll probably speed through the foundation and that because I would imagine you've seen me do it quite a number of times. Then once the primer is on, I'm going in with my Rimmel 25R Nude Foundation, Lasting Finish, whatever it's called. Very long name, unnecessarily so. And I'm taking 2 pumps of that in the back of my hand and just doing my normal foundation. My hair is soaking wet, by the way, so I've just had a shower and I need it to film, so that's why it's like this. I'm just buffing it in. Because it's a summer kind of look, we don't want too heavy coverage, but my skin is quite crap at the minute, so I will be applying a fair wee bit, but just buffing it out. So that's the foundation done, and I'm already looking slightly more human. I'm going to just go in with my Maybelline Brow Drama in medium brown. I'm just combing that through. Sorry, it's quite noisy in the background. It's because I've had to keep a window open. And then I'm going in with Embark from this palette that I'm going to be using on my eyes. It's kind of like a reddish tone brown, but because I've dyed my hair kind of purpley in recent weeks, I have actually been really liking it. And normally I go for like a taupey colour, but I needed to darken it up a wee bit because my hair is darker and I didn't want it to look too ashy against my hair. But I think this is a really good shade for that. And I'm only going really lightly. I don't want to do too much. I just want to give them a bit of shape and just kind of a bit of grooming, really. So they are by no means even, but they are better than they were. So I'm going to leave them at that for now. So next I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow primer. It's just the Absolute New York primer, and it's oil control and oil free, so it really does help. So eyes are primed, and next I'm going to go in with eyeshadow. So I want a kind of daytime smoky-ish eye. So I'm going to go in first of all with this colour, which is Poppy Seed, I believe, which is a satin shade, and I'm going to kind of run it from the crease upwards, just as a like transition sort of a shade. So yeah, just from the crease upwards. So about Laura, I started talking to her on Twitter a while ago. In fact, I think she replied to one of my tweets about Ghost Adventures, because I was tweeting about Ghost Adventures, and she's into that kind of thing. We got chatting and we've kind of talked and watched each other's videos and stuff ever since. So that's that on first of all, and then I'm going to get a smaller brush and do a bit of crease work. So I'm going to take, what am I going to take? This shade here, which is, what's it called? Haux, H-A-U-X, and it's a slightly darker version of what I just put on, and a little more purpley maybe, and it is also satin. And I'm going to just go in lightly in the outer corner, and then into the crease, and then I'm going to take this below my lash line as well, just to kind of give it a bit more depth. This palette is a fab wee palette. I'm going to do a review on my blog this week as well, so when this video is up, that review will be up, so I'll leave a link to my blog in the description. So I'm just going underneath the eye with that same brush and that same same eyeshadow. And don't be afraid to take it as far down, you know, as you want. I'm taking it quite far down. And you can always clean it up with concealer if you go too far down, can't you? I'm going to take the flat end of this brush and just take a bit of that shade that I used in my brows and just define the lash line, that Embark dark brown shade. I'm just going to take that with no more product and kind of blend it as well. So for the lids, I wanted something a bit sparkly, and there's only one real sparkly shade that's light enough in this palette. It's actually my favourite, which is this Honey Lust, and I'm just going to take it on my finger because I find that that's the easiest way and the best way to apply it, and just stick it right in the inside to middle of the lid. And I don't want it too intense, so I'm kind of patting and blending it out, because if I just patted it straight on, it might be a wee bit too much. And I'm just taking that brush which had that crease shade on it and just blending out the edges. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Embark just on the outer corner at the lash line, just to define that outer corner a little. And I'm going to take this highlight from Makeup Revolution and just pop that in the very inner corner, just to brighten my eyes up a little bit, like so. And now it's time for mascara. So I'm just taking this Essence/Mania waterproof mascara. I find it's handy to have waterproof mascara in the summer. However, this one isn't that good at being waterproof. It's transferred, and especially this eye. In fact, I don't know if it's oil, but my eye waters a lot as well, and it transfers, so I don't know if I shall be using it for much longer. So that's top and bottom lashes done. I'm going to just go on to a wee bit of concealer under my eyes. So again, keeping with the soft daytime look, I'm just using this Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in True Ivory, I think it is. It's not too light, so it doesn't give you that kind of, you know, too highlighty look, you know what I mean? You know, that white highlight. It just kind of covers and blurs a wee bit, and it's got light reflecting bits in it as well. So I think it's nice under the eyes to brighten up without being too intense. So that's as much as I'm going to do for concealer. And now I'm going to move on to a bit of bronzer. Again, summery look. What do you think of? You think of bronze, don't you? Think of bronze skin, a bit of a tan. I don't tan because I'm a ghost, really. So a bit of bronzer doesn't go amiss, and this is just the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And tapping it off because it can be a bit intense on my skin. So I'm just kind of taking it across the cheeks, across my forehead a bit, down my nose a bit, on my chin, probably take it a wee bit on my neck actually, because it tends to be quite white. Even compared to my chest, like this bit is like stark white. It's really not. Basically all over my face. So I'm not going to bother with any blush then. So I'm adding a bit more bronzer on my cheeks. Because I have quite pink cheeks anyway, and I just wanted to give the blush a bit of a rest for today. So next I'm going to move on to lips. I've got this lip pencil from MAC in magenta. It's like this nice kind of purpley pink colour. That guy in the motorbike annoys me. And I haven't used it yet, so here goes nothing. I'm just going to fill in the lips with this. I think my lips could have done with being slightly less dry. And blend it in with my finger. And the same on the top. It blends nicely. It reminds me of Sleek Mystic lipstick. So I'm going to actually top that off with a bit of lip gloss, and I'm actually going to stick with the MAC theme because why the hell not, and I'm going to use this Miley Cyrus Viva Glam lip glass. It's a really sparkly pink one because why not? So I've gone quite neutral in the eyes, so I thought obviously I would bring a bit of something to the lips. The last thing I'm going to do is set with a little bit of powder, and then I'm going to spray my face with some setting spray. I'm just going to take my foundation brush and this e.l.f. loose powder in the yellow shade. I'm just going to take a little bit around my nose, under my eyes, and a bit through the centre of my forehead. I'm actually going to add a little bit of highlight as well. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. And I'm just going to take that on my finger because I feel that's where it works best. And I kind of like to warm it up a wee bit so that it applies smoothly. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And then a wee tiny bit on the end of my nose, because I quite like a nose highlight at the minute, and a bit on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm just going to blend that in with this brush just to make sure it's soft. So there you have it, that's the finished look. You've got your, I'll come in a bit closer and show you. You got the really neutral eye with a pop of shimmer on the centre of the lid. Got your bronzy kind of skin with a little bit of highlight. You've got your bright purpley pink lips with lip gloss, soft brows, and skin that still looks like skin because you can see all my freckles through it. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to go and check Laura's video out. I'll leave her link in the description. If you have liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, then hit subscribe. Thank you again. Bye!